Hi there, amigos. Today, we're going to learn about Spanish verbs in the past tense. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, what exactly is the past tense? Well, it's a verb form that we use to talk about things that happened in the past. In Spanish, there are two main past tenses: the preterite and the imperfect. We'll cover both of them in this video. First, let's look at the preterite tense. This is used to describe actions that were completed in the past. For example, I went to breakfast this morning would be,
Yo comí desayuno esta mañana.
let's try some more examples. She watched a movie last night.
Ella vio una película anoche.
We went to the beach last summer.
Nosotros fuimos a la playa el verano pasado.
They played soccer yesterday.
Ellos jugaron fútbol ayer.
To change a regular verb to the preterite tense, you need to remove the ends of
Ar, ir.
from the infinitive form and add the appropriate preterite ending. Here are the preterite endings for the verbs.
Ar,
The endings are
aste, o, amos, asteis, aron.
For example, let's take the verb,
Hablar.
which means to talk. To say I talked in Spanish, you would say.
Yo hablé.
Notice that we removed the
Ar,
ending and added the appropriate preterite ending for the subject yo, which is. Now, let's take a look at the preterite endings for verbs with
ir.
and. For these two verbs, the endings for preterite tense here are
Iste, yo, imos, isteis, hieron.
Let's try changing some more verbs to the preterite tense,
Bailar.
which means dance. The preterite tense are
Bailé, bailaste, bailó, bailamos, bailasteis, bailaron. Comer.
which means to eat. The preterite tense are
Comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comisteis, comieron. Vivir.
which means to live. The preterite tense are
Viví, viviste, vivió, vivimos, vivisteis, vivieron.
Now, let's move on to the imperfect tense. This is used to describe actions that were ongoing or repeated in the past. For example, I used to eat cereal for breakfast would be.
Yo comía cereal para el desayuno.
Let's try some more examples. She was watching TV when I arrived.
Ella estaba viendo la tele cuando yo llegué.
We used to go to the park every weekend.
Nosotros íbamos al parque todos los fines de semana.
They were playing cards when it started raining.
Ellos estaban jugando a las cartas cuando empezó a llover.
To change a regular verb to the imperfect tense, you need to remove the
Ar, ir.
ending from the infinitive form and add the appropriate imperfect ending. Here are the imperfect endings for these verbs. For verbs with,
Ar,
the endings are
aba, abas, aba, abamos, abais, aban.
and for verb ending with
Ir,
and,
ir.
the endings will be changed to
Ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian.
For example, let's take the same verb we used earlier.
Hablar.
To say, I used to talk. In Spanish, you would say.
Yo hablaba.
Notice that we removed the
Ar,
ending and added the appropriate imperfect ending for the subject yo, which is.
aba.
Let's try changing some more verbs to the imperfect tense,
bailar,
which means to dance. And the imperfect tenses for this verb are
bailaba, bailabas, bailaba, bailábamos, bailabais, bailaban. Comer,
which means to eat. And the imperfect tenses for this verb are
comía, comías, comía, comíamos, comíais, comían. Vivir,
which means to live. And the imperfect tenses for this verb are
vivía, vivías, vivía, vivíamos, vivíais, vivían.
You now know how to conjugate regular verbs in the preterite and imperfect tenses in Spanish. Remember to practice, 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 and soon you'll be speaking Spanish like a pro. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Spanish lessons.
Hasta la vista.